I'll tell you what, this umpire, he better put a hat on. His head's shining in the sunlight. He'll be red nude nut by the end of the day. Look at him.
Grubby, who's going to win?
I don't know. And I'm fair
There's
dinkum.
special comments for you.
And I'm fair dinkum.
Belpost Hill.
I'm fair dinkum. I watched the last game. It was a magnificent game. It went to and from. I know this is going to sound like I'm trying to be funny, but I'm not. Whoever wins will be the side that's ahead just at the final sign with a bob of the head finish. I don't know which side it's going to be. I really don't.
More upside to Belpost Hill from that last game they played than is to North Geelong. So I'm going Belpost Hill.
What a draw. We play extra time too, just to let you know.
Yes.
Because I think it's going to be that close.
Well, I hope so. I hope so.
It's certainly going to be a testing stage in the first 10 or 15 as they both have a crack at each other.
Well, you know who I'm going to bag for, don't you?
No.
I'm going to bag for whoever's behind.
You love the underdog.
No. Because when they get in front, I'll bag for the other side. Because that'll guarantee we have a fair dinkum thriller and another epic on our hands, and that's what I hope for.
Belpost still kicking to the southern end in the first term. Justin Tarr taking up his position down at full forward next to Joel Page. Both have kicked over 50 goals in the year. So
he was really great last time they
he
played.
was,
Justin
wasn't he?
Tarr,
He's pretty strong, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Kicked 6, I think, didn't he?
Yeah. Oh, here's the other bloke that's back in too. Young Adrian Carter didn't play in the last game either.
The sergeant.
I hope he
There
doesn't
he
elbow
is.
blokes like his old man used to. That.
He just walked in front of us there, Adrian Carter.
I did speak to Tony Dozen 2 weeks ago, and he said young Carter's form has been absolutely fantastic in the last 5 or 6 weeks. So,
Stevie Rickett in the ruck. I don't like him.
Stevie Rickett in the ruck, the best centre half back in the region.
or full back, or half back flank, or anywhere.
PJ DeSanto's playing back today, so that's interesting.
Well, he's taken Rickett's spot down there, I guess.
Blasio's down there, so the boys will pick up some key matchups. The President's come here in trouble, Grubby. He's just got a smack across the head from the President. Beautiful. Start of the first term. Second semi-final. Belpost Hill and North Geelong live and exclusive on 94.7 The Pulse. And Lovett gets the first tap of the second semi. Down towards Hutchinson. Also North Geelong player coming through the middle. Handball back towards Hutchinson and also Hardman. But Rickett gets it away quickly and gets it to Ben Bryant. Runs through half forward, goes to full forward. There he is, Cam Addy. Stands his ground, takes the mark in the last line of defence for Belpost Hill. Check where Briggy is too, boys.
Yeah, I will.
Short little kick to Fantella in between fullback and centre half back. Just settling it down. Just chips the ball to Addy. Gains about 20 metres. Still in the back pocket. He wants to go along the boundary line to Popovsky. Played in the back line a couple of weeks ago against the Magpies and did very nicely. Took the mark. Schwennerson stands the mark. Be called to play on now. Halfback goes towards centre wing. Big pack there. Love it. Rickett. Oh, through the middle. Good mark. Turner was pretty good against the Magpies as well a couple of weeks ago. Centre wing towards half forward. Whitney to come up. Gets the hands up. Oh, just couldn't stick the mark against Eels. And a boundary throw right in front of our commentary position. Centre, half forward flank. So, boundary throw in. Lovett and Rickett. Boundary umpire throws the ball in. Lovett. Rickett from behind takes it out of the ruck contest. Clearing kick towards Pittman. Has to sit and wait for it. Got a couple against him. Welv comes the other way. Handball Pisano. Close to Fursland on the wing. Fursland gets it. Handball over the top to nobody in particular. And Fitzy's pretty happy to see it over Derek Fitzsimmons.
Looks like Bo McNamara's picking up Briggy.
And we'll boundary throw in centre wing. Lovett and Rickett again. Hardman stands next to Rickett and Whitney's there as well. Short boundary throw in. Rickett gets it down to the front. Ferguson can't pick it up at the first attempt. Handball came back Belpost Hill. I think that came off the leg of John Woods. And Belpost Hill will take the free kick. So Welv, short little kick towards Page, who takes it, calls for it. He's got Matheson next to him. He's got Martin short. He goes further afield, up the line, towards centre half forward. Parker third man up. Push, said the umpire. Hold, said the umpire. And Darcy Eels will take the free kick at defensive 50. 2.5 played, no score yet.
So Darcy Eels, the North Geelong, playing now on Whitney this afternoon by the looks of it. So an important role there. He goes along the boundary line. Target's going to be Jared Bryant. He's up from behind, over the top, interfered with the player around below, and that was Lentini. No free kick. The ball runs over the boundary line. It's going to be thrown back in on centre wing.
Fursland on Fitzsimmons too. That's going to be that's going to be an interesting matchup.
He doesn't tend to get tagged that much, Fitzsimmons. That's a pretty good idea.
So the ball comes out of the ruck contest, tapped over the back. Benny Bryant just feeds it along the ground, running onto the ball, picked up, and the handball's ineffective. He goes back and collects it, and that's Ferguson. Handball goes over the top. He ends up with it again, and it's going to be a handball back from Well. Ends up in the hands of Lima from half back. Oh, good tackle there. So they're working hard in defence. Well, good tap back, goes to Pittman. Tittman goes in towards the centre half forward. No, I said Tittman, not Tittman. It's Pittman. And unfortunately for them, it's going to be a mark from Cam Addy. So Cam Addy comes back, club room side of the ground, goes towards Pisano.
Grubby's gone.
Grubby's gone. And the mark's been taken there by Pisano. You're an idiot. So Pisano now chips the ball back inside. Mark taken by Wood. Had the haircut done for the afternoon. Goes short, back into the middle of the ground. Has to be good. Kick wasn't. And it was chipped up there by Hutchison. Didn't take possession of the ball. Tapped away by de Blasio. Wells also in there. He's taken the ground by a number of players. And there's going to be a ball up in the middle of the ground. So Stevie Rick, as we said, doing the ruck work up against Lovett. Ball's tapped down. Good running clearance there from the old fella in Fitzsimmons. Ball goes into the half-forward line. Pittman comes up and collects the ball again. Gets out of the contest. Puts it on the boot towards full forward. And again, Cam Addy takes a strong mark. And he now turns his defence into attack. He goes out wide and well underneath the scoreboard. Takes the mark. Kicks wide. I think too wide. You don't see him make too many mistakes like that. Bell post Hill. And the ball has gone over bounce on the full. And the resulting free kick was going to be for Hutchison in the half-forward line. So he now looks to deliver the ball back into their forward line. They've done most of the attacking in this quarter. Ball's up. Swenison pushed underneath the ball, picked up, kicked round the corner by McNamara. Goes back to where the ball came from, and again the ball will bounce over the boundary line and out of bounds for another throw-in. So we've gone nearly 5 minutes of first quarter. Buckley's Entertainment Centre scoreboard. Both sides are yet to score.
So boundary throw-in, left half forward. North Geelong into attack. Grubby still hasn't recovered.
Well, I'm a leg man
back
myself.
of the pack, Simmons goes towards Swenison. Off the back of the pack, Hardman through, got tripped. Umpire said play on, did he? No, he came in and will pay the free kick. So Lee Hardman will take the resultant free kick too for the trip, and we'll shoot for goal from 45 out, slight angle. No breeze this afternoon, so good kicking for both ends. Chance for the first score of the afternoon. And the first score for the Magpies. He comes in, Hardman, left foot kick, brings it back. It's good too. Goal umpire says all clear. So Lee Hardman puts the first on the board. And North Geelong 1 straight 6. Bell post still yet to score. 6 minutes played. First term, Buckley's Entertainment Centre scoreboard.
Well, that's a good start. I reckon we've started like we did 2 weeks ago. North Geelong hold the first ascendancy, kicked the first goal. Beautiful goal too from Hardman. He was a fair way out. And this is what happened last time. So hopefully the ascendancy will swing all day.
Well, I suppose you got your best player. You put him on their best player.
That's it.
Rickett on Lovett.
Well, the other thing is too down back is if McNamara can do the job,
Yeah.
Addy can have a chance to study stuff too.
So the ball back in the middle of the ground. Lovett this time taps the ball down. Running player was Whitney. He was interfered with, so we'll get a resulting free kick. Fitzsimmons just holding him up nicely. So we'll say a professional free kick. Whitney goes now long into the forward line. Gee, it's a low dart, I tell you. Ball's picked up at the scrum by de Blasio. Handball comes out to Matheson. Matheson goes back over the top. Darcy Eales went back over and he found de Blasio. And now from the half back line, it's time to steady himself. Goes towards centre wing. And the mark has been taken out there by Fitzsimmons. So he's in between the half back and centre wing. Decides to go to the centre wing position. Pittman again leading up. Geez, he works hard and he's taken the mark just inside the field of play. Swings on his left foot and goes back to where he should be at centre half forward. Swenison's the target. He's in front, had the first taste, put the ball down. Handball was picked up there by Bell Post Hill, was tackled, brought to ground. Handball goes out, and Willie Urquhart comes from the half-back line, goes long towards half-forward. De Blasio in front, Page from behind. Spoil gets to the front, or the back of the contest. Darcy Eel picks the ball up. Handball's over the top. Matheson able to clear it up. Goes to Fitzsimmons, who transfers the ball inside. Hardman.
Mark.
Nice mark up off the ground, and a good mark there. Just short of his centre wing. So now looking for some options further afield. He slowed things down. He has a player outside, de Blasio. Oh, he didn't take that ball cleanly. Able to get back on his left side. Goes short to Van Creeken. Now they're on true centre wing. So Van Creeken now looking for his next kick along the line. It missed Swenison over the top. Picked up there by PJ DeSanto, who's pushed forward. Goes into the forward line. Briggy coming out. And Paul Briggy takes this good strong mark. And he's about 25 metres out from goal, almost directly in front. So should see North Geelong scored their second goal for the afternoon. And this would be the positive start they were looking for.
You betcha.
So Paul Briggy said conditions perfect here. Gets to we'll say the Werribee end for gravity's sake. It's a nice looking kick off the boot. The umpire says that's okay. It's his first goal. And North Geelong have their second. They move to 2 straight 12. They lead Bellpost Hill, who are yet to score.
You know, a bit of a mistake there from the Bellpost Hill. I went over the North Geelong boys' head, but the Bellpost Hill bloke should have marked it. I don't think he thought it was coming, and then a beautiful kick and a beautiful mark. And I hear you saying the call about Pittman going up the ground, up the half-forward line and doing a lot more work. He never had to do that. He never did that at Anarchy, and that's another facet of his game that he's had to change, and he's done so very, very successfully.
Back to the middle, Rickett and Lovett. Still on the ruck, umpire, throws the ball in the air. Both get a hand to it. Coming off the wing was Carter. Bryant through the middle, short little kick by Reynolds for North Geelong. It's going to be marked by Dylan Whitney. On centre wing, chips the ball. Short towards McLeod. He kicks the ball around the corner to Carter just on the ground. Can't take the mark. Baseley's there as well. Wrapped up, handball, missed the target. Hardman through the middle to Parker. At half back, usually does something constructive. Gets around a couple. Handballs it inboard to Rickett. At centre half back, de Blasio under pressure. Gets the kick away. Goes towards the middle of the ground in dispute. Ball spills back towards Dylan Whitney for Bellpost Hill. His handball outboards okay to Lima. He goes with a little short little chip towards Lovett, who good pick up on his bootstraps, gives it back to Lima. Left foot kick from centre wing to half forward. Coming out Page over the back. Eels first to it. Got some support. Rickett gets back there. Handball over the top. Sets a task. Needs some support. Woods just stood there. Chips the ball back to centre half back. It's okay. Van Creeken takes the mark. Gives it away to Key. Good to see him back in the team. DeSano runs off Tar at half back. Wants to wheel back around on the right foot and chip the ball. It's okay. Reynolds takes the mark. Still at half back. He chips the ball back towards de Blasio. Wanted to play on quickly, but McLeod held him up. He gives it to Rickett. This is where they might try and stretch Bellpost Hill. Rickett on the overlap goes towards half forward. It's a good kick too. And they just settle things down right now. Can he get around? He tried to go left, tried to go right. Short little kick is all right to Kane Schwennerson. Just building now. Kick around the corner towards Briggy. Chopped off. And good play, Bo McNamara. Read it the better and took the mark in the back pocket for Bellpost Hill.
It's going to be like a tramway stop here this afternoon with those interchanges.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine if you're the interchange, Stuart. Oh, the kick from McNamara went into Briggy, who was standing the mark. Needs to be good. He's got some support, though. Coming across the back. They're okay. Whitney's there from the back pocket. Measures the kick out wide for Lovett. The big fella stretches, takes the mark, and just takes it inside the line at half back. Gets along to Pisano on centre wing for the Panthers. Just settles the play down. Not much to kick to at half 40. Goes down towards Fursland. Fitzsimmons has to make up a bit of ground. Good play too.
Yeah, lovely footy.
Knocked it out of bounds, and it will be a throw in. Left half forward, Bellpost into attack. They haven't scored yet. North Geelong 2 straight 12. Buckley's Entertainment Centre first quarter scoreboard. 11 minutes played.
So Fursland pushed forward hard forward before. Now it's Fitzsimmons to take Fursland back to the other end of the ground. Ball's run in by the umpire. Miller doing some ruck work. Love it in
the
front.
back.
Yep, definitely over the top of the shoulder.
No doubt.
Right there.
No doubt.
So free kick. It's actually Timmy Barton that's on the ground doing some ruck work. So he did start on the bench today. He has the ball. He's about 20 metres out from their forward 50. So the next kick will land inside 50. Goes looking for towards Joel Page over the back. Running onto it was Turner. Couldn't get a favourable bounce. He's still working hard. He's going to read for the race of the ball again. Picks the ball up. Goes back by hand to Page, who kicks round his body back towards the goal square. Wood doesn't even try to take the ball.
It's going to go out in the full.
It was a good soccer touch, but it's gone wide and out of bounds on the full. Recipient was going to be Whitney.
It was good footy by Page, and he pushed the pack forward and left it open for Turner, but as you said, he got a bad bounce.
So Whitney now has the ball. He's deep in the forward pocket.
Be a good kick from there.
Yeah, it would be.
Especially
Land
for
it
the left
towards
footer.
the top of the square. Tar doing something in the contest there. At the back, Brent Swennerson. He's happy enough to rush it through for Bellpost Hill for first score. It is a minor. They trail North Geelong on 2 straight goals. And 12 and a half minutes gone first quarter. Buckley's Entertainment first quarter scoreboard.
So Parker from fullback, straight down the middle. Great kick. 60-metre kick. Flatters attack to John Woods, who takes the mark. He goes towards centre wing. The lead on from Bryant. Addy from behind. Punched away. Bryant got a hand to it. 2-on-1. 3-on-1 for Bellpost Hill. Addy, get it out. He shuffles it out to McLeod now. Dodges the handball over the top to Baseley. He handballs it outside to the sergeant. Carter goes from half forward. Long inside 50 with the set at the back. Whitney went up.
Oh, he still
he got
got
the
it.
mark anyway. He went up early, stopped for it, stood there and took the mark.
Then went back up again and got it.
So two bites at it. First time he went way too early. Watch that at the back there, Grub. Too well, Whitney.
A bit of a dust up behind
40.
play. Not much in it, though.
40 out, Whitney.
Young Bryant, though, Bryants love that sort of stuff, don't they? They just love it.
So Dylan Whitney comes in. 40 metres out, left foot kick. Pretty good, straight through the middle, if you don't mind. So he's put his first on the board, and the first for Bellpost Hill. They are 1-1-7. They trail North Geelong 2 straight goals. 12, Buckley's Entertainment Centre first quarter scoreboard. 13 and a half minutes play.
They're starting to settle a little bit, but I reckon last week has played a big part in this opening of today's game. I just think the rest has made Bellpost look a little bit flat, whereas that game last week for North Geelong has kept them on side. I think they needed a couple more goals before Bellpost Hill settled properly.
So Timmy Barton doing the ruck work. Blake Miller's now in there doing some ruck work. Where'd Stevie Rickett, did he go to the bench or?
Yeah, I think he might have.
So the ball thrown up in the middle of the ground. Miller gets the ball down. Went to Hardman. Bent to Miller. He was taken high, so he's going to get a free kick. Hutchison takes off quickly. He wants the ball in his space in front of him. Has Miller with the ball now. He's still running, Hutchison. Kick wasn't good. Going back, Whitney up again. Brings the ball to ground. Collects it at ground level and gets through the contest. Kicks outside. Nice looking kick and well. Was going to take the mark just inside the field of play. He kicks the ball short over the top to Sulix. And again, the mark has been taken. So Sulix now, his next kick's got to be good. Goes towards Page, over the top. Picked up there, Tar, off didn't pick it up, off the boot, and it's gone out of bounds to the full. So we've got some few soccer skills coming in, but unfortunately...
Not very good ones.
No,
they've all going out in the
all
full.
three of them, exactly. So resulting free kick.
I might have let Whitney down a bit. I said before they were all even, Bellpost Hill. On his day, he is a superstar. He's a beautiful footballer.
So DeSando chips the ball over the top, and Parker has the ball. Running player inside's key, but a short kick. Goes towards Hardman, takes the mark and goes and swings on his left foot. Towards
down the ground.
Oh,
there wasn't much in it, but he
did him knock him off the ground.
No.
But you're not allowed to touch him after they kick it.
Oh, jeez.
And it was a
not
good
netball.
3 seconds, and the umpire knew he was going to do it.
3 seconds. Ball kicked into the half-forward line. Addy has the ball from the small from behind. Handball goes over the top towards Lentini. Paddles the ball in front of himself. Handballs outside to Pisano. Pisano back inside. Has a running player in Wolves. Looks outside and sees basically in space. And he can run and carry the ball. Under no pressure. He chips the ball back inside. Nice looking kick. Went to Sulix. Sulix handballs over the top. Went to Page. Can steady. Can look. Oh, went by himself. It needs to finish it off. And I'll tell you what, he's got the right bounce because he's done just that. Joel Page had Justin Tarr over the top. Thank God for that right bounce. 2 goals, 1 now to Bellpost Hill. They lead North Geelong on 2 straight. We've gone 15, nearly 16 minutes first quarter.
Well,
first quarter scoreboard.
You see the league players do it, and I reckon Page, he knew. He just knew how to kick that because he just went bang and it bounced. They all know how to do it now. Normally, I wouldn't pay that down the ground, but I just reckon at the start of a second semi-final, we've had a little bit of a dust-up. Umpires tend to think they want to show control. I've got no problems with that.
Thank God for that last bounce, though.
Why?
Well, it might have been pretty hitting that top post, I reckon.
That's the
Never
way they
gonna
kick.
miss.
That's the
Never
way
gonna
they
miss.
kick them. They bounce that way.
Back to the middle. Miller and Barton in the middle. McLeod roves it to Lentini. He threw the ball out. The umpire said play on. Oh, the right kicked it from mid-air, if you don't mind, towards centre half forward. Just Bellpost still settling things down in the half back. They get it wide to Pisano on centre wing. Takes. There you go.
Umpire.
Have to pay that if you're paying the last
No,
one.
I wouldn't have.
Yeah. What?
I would have paid that round the neck because he was still kicking it. It wasn't late.
3 seconds.
I would have paid it round the neck. It
Zulik
wasn't down
takes
the
free
ground.
kick, gives it a Wood at half forward. He's got the mark for Bellpost Hill. Goes with the right foot kick, puts it up to the pocket. Tar has to work his way to it. Page did pretty well in the end. Handballed it back to Tari, the big fella. Feigned that kick, then got the handball back towards Carter, de Blasio. Page, he didn't leave it behind, gave it back. Pisano kicks it back 35 metres, it's okay. At half forward, and Rob Wood takes the mark. So we'll start again. He goes to the right foot kick this time. That's better. Goes up. Oh,
The sun.
The Falcon hit him in the head. Handball over the top. Well, handball back to Martin off a standing step. The old man, left foot kick up in the air. No 15. The umpire said yes, it was. Jesus. I'm going to get the tape measure out for there. Well, goes short. Missed the target, which was Barton. Got a hand to it. On the up to McLeod. Missed the target. Pressure. Kick off the ground. Key. Goes back towards Urquhart at half forward for Bellpost Hill. Misses Page as a target. Has to pick it up. Under pressure from right. Handball further afield. McLeod inside the field of play at half forward. Brings it back inboard towards Baseley. Fitzsimmons, De Blasio. De Blasio just got the kick away to Eels. That's 15. Umpire said no. Key with a tumbling punt. Back towards half forward for Bellpost Hill. Handballed outboard to the Sergeant. Carter. He gets it close to the boundary line. Chips the ball towards McLeod, who takes it 55 out from goal for Bellpost Hill. Pretty congested between there and the goal. He just chips it up for Tar. DeSanto. Tar! Umpire said play on. He didn't take the mark. Pack develops. The umpire will come in and ball it up. 25 out from the Bellpost Hill goal. They're 2-1-13. North Geelong 2 straight 12. 18 and a half minutes played first term.
So ball deep in the pocket now. Miller's doing the ruck work. Barton pushes him out of the raid. Picked up by Tark. Kicked. I don't know where he was trying to kick
the
that.
Buckleys.
Yeah. It was come off the boot. It's out of bounds to the full and missed the goal square by a long, long way. So the free kick to North Geelong, and Luke Parker will take the kick. So he has the ball now. He has Matheson short who wants to use him, but Lentini now comes up and closes that option up. So the option for Parker's got to be good. Goes short towards Ferguson. He's up, left the ball behind, but at ground level he's able to recover. Plays on, the kick going into the middle of the ground wasn't good. Lockie Wright tried to pick the ball up, trapped it, put his head over the ball. Now he's in trouble. Fed it out between his legs. Lentini or Pisano came in, and now the umpire is in quickly, and he will take possession of the ball. Point in the centre square. The ball thrown up by the umpire. Barton and also the ruckman in Miller go at it. Went towards Ferguson, who tapped the ball in front of himself. He's probably going to be looking for the boundary line. Will we put it back into a dangerous situation here? Because Barton's going to run onto it. Left it behind, picked up, and Lentini kicks it off the ground. Timmy Barton says he've lifted the elbow there. So free kick to Brent Swinnerson. If he needs an advocate, just go and see KO because he'll help him out during the week.
Oh, don't start that. Don't start that. Is Kane Marsh playing tomorrow?
It certainly is.
So Swinnerson now goes short, kicks into towards Fitzsimmons, comes up, takes a mark first, only a step behind. The kick was good, the mark was good. Plays on now, goes on the left side, went back outside, looking forward. Swinnerson takes the mark, and he plays on and goes to the half-forward line. Ricketts there. Back on the ground, can't take the market, back of the contest. DeSanto's also pushed forward. Tar's followed him down the ground, so the pace with Bryant went to the ball, but he left it behind. It's come out and it's been picked up. Handball to Lockie Wright of North Geelong, who kicks round his body back towards Pittman. He comes up, attacks the ball fiercely at ground level, picked up by Harbin. Steps, handballs back inside. Pittman tried to kick the ball out of mid-air, went towards Key. They're all leaving it behind now. Bellpost still will see it over the boundary line, and it's going to be a throw-in the forward line. About 20 metres round from the behind post.
A lot of these fresh air shots and that, they're low percentage things. Get the ball in your hands and you can do what you want with it.
So the ball now thrown in by the umpire. Swinnerson right at the back, but Lovett gets a tap down. In front of the contest, it's Hardman again. He's on his right side, and that's his left if he kicks the ball up. And the ball runs back over the boundary line. And it's going to be another throw-in in the forward pocket.
Not saying a thing.
I just got the look. I thought, yeah, I'm in trouble again.
No. You're 100% right.
Thank
you
you.
always are.
Thank you. Ball thrown back in. Rickett this time gets the ball down. Picked up by McLeod, who he left it behind also. Picked up by Wright. Picked the ball out. Picked up by Key. Kicks round his body to the goal square. Oh, standing on the line is McNamara, and he will see it through for a minor score. So scores are level, 2-1 apiece.
Oh, the kick in quick to Lima. Jamie Pittman, great work. Shoved it over the boundary line too from the thump. 21 and a half minutes played, first term. That's 2-1 apiece. Boundary throw in, North Geelong into attack, right forward pocket. Pack around the footy at the northern end of the ground. And the umpire will come in and do some more work. So into attack for the Magpies. Rickett, Lovett. Side of the pack, Lovett gets the kick away actually, close to the boundary line. Fantella can keep it in. He gains another 25 metres, but De Blasio right next to the boundary line at half forward. Left foot kick was partly smothered. Might be a turnover. No, the Magpies have still got it. Hardman's had a good first term. His kick though was smothered. Handball came back from Carter. Now Pisano off a step at centre half back. Back to the middle. Woods with the sit. Can't take it. Parker's there. Wood does well. Wood and Woods. We'll get that right.
Wood.
Yeah, so Wood gets it out wide, looking for McLeod to run onto it. Right there, Martin as well at half forward. They've moved the ball, left foot kick, 1-on-1. Matho comes out.
Oh, great
Just got
stuff.
a hand to it, did well. Handballed it away to Wright, who went back to help him out. Right foot kick out wide towards Parker with the sit. Goes up, takes the mark. And we'll just settle the play down at right half back. Tips the ball back inboard to Van Kreken. Takes the mark, under pressure from Martin. Dropped it, dropped the footy. Punts!
You gone.
The big praying man is punts too.
Tell you what, it was only a one-legged half punts. That's ordinary.
Martin chips it outboard. Belpo still with a chance. Wood now goes from half forward inside. Matho keeps his feet 2-on-1. Woods is back there as well. Page, Matho, under pressure. Short little chip to Parker. And they've done that a few times already today. Shows the ball, Parker, from right half back towards centre wing. Fitzsimmons to run onto it, grabs it, traps it, gives it back to Van Kreken. This time he'll go longer, you suspect. He goes a left foot kick towards half forward. Pittman on a long lead, takes the mark. Wheels around as always. That half forward flank goes to centre half forward. Schwennerson goes up, Kane takes the mark. We'll just settle the play down. Briggy gives him a lead in the pocket, goes in there now. Briggy can't take it. Played for half of the free kick, didn't get one. Lima is there as well. Chips the ball
Jimmy
back.
Bartel.
Over the top, don't start. And now just settling the play down. Bell post Hill, just at half-back. Fantella goes towards centre wing, but chopped off. Good play, Fitzsimmons. That's a mark. Come on.
He's paid it.
Gives it away to Parker by hand. Now Parker from the middle. Long kick. Open forward line, but towards Jared Bryant. Can't sit for him. Lovett's against him. He can't get the ball away either, and there's 2-on-1 for Bell post Hill, so they're away now. McLeod at half-back. Can chip the ball outboard towards Dylan Whitney. Takes the mark on centre wing. We'll just settle the play down because he's got nothing to kick to at centre half forward.
But nothing further afield.
Nothing. He chips the ball to Zulix, who takes the mark. Right on centre wing. Still not much to kick to. Fursland gives him a lead. He just chips the ball back to Martin. Gains just the 15. Still on centre wing. Chips the ball to Fantella. Still on centre wing. Haven't gained much distance there. Goes long now towards half forward. Lead on from Turner. Can't trap the ball first attempt. Then he can. Gets the ball ripped off him. And the pack develops at right half forward. And we're going to have a ball up. 25 minutes played first term. Bellpost Hill 2-1-13. North Geelong 2-1-13.
Ball thrown up and just outside 50. Tapped backward by Lovett. Picked up by Sulich. There's time to steady himself. He goes long towards the goal square. Fursland and Fitzsimmons. Fitzsimmons stands his ground and takes a good strong mark. Plays on far side of the ground. Running player out there is Wood. And that's Wood of North Geelong. He chips the ball short. We'll find Van Kreken. Appears to be that the running player up and down the line today, just through the middle of the ground. And he's got the ball again. His next target's going to be not too sure because he's now looking out wide. It's going towards Bryant, and it's Benny leads out wide. Taken under him by Fantella, but he gets to his recovery very well, takes a bounce, then steadies himself, goes into the half-forward line. Pittman out in front of Lima, and the third man up. A good strong mark has been taken.
It's a beautiful mark.
And it's Popovsky, I think, who read the flight of the ball. Little chip over the top, has to be good, and was only just. Got to Barton just in time. So Timmy Barton now with the ball, kicks the ball into the half-forward line. Not too sure what he's going looking for, maybe Sulich, but it ends up in the hands there of Fursland. Was going to handball, ignored that, went round his body, kicked towards centre half forward, over the top. The only player left at the ground level was Ferguson. He's going to lead in the race for the ball, but Whitney's not too far behind him. Whitney picks the ball up, chips over the top.
He's a beautiful
Whitney
player.
kicks the goal. So his second goal of the afternoon and the third now for the Bellpost Hill side. They're 3-1-19. They lead North Geelong on 2-1-13. 26 minutes gone. First quarter. Buckers going to tame the first quarter scoreboard.
Everything he's done today, Whitney, has been pure class. It was just a couple of the things he's done around here, and that was just beautiful. And I tell you what, we're heading towards another great game like we had last time. Have a look at the battle in the middle so far. Fitzsimmons and Fursland. Fitzsimmons probably just ahead of him, but what Fursland's got to do, Fitzsimmons is going to get some possessions, so when he's out of the play, Fursland's got to get his possessions too, and he showed us with a couple there.
Now there's his at full forward, and Fursland's going with him.
Well, Fursland can do that, and that's probably why he's got the job in the middle, because he can play back as well.
Back to the middle. Love it. Favours him. The ruck contest. Comes off the wing. Ferguson. Keys there as well. Got the handball away. Hardman under pressure. Was going to go left, then came back right, then gave the handball to Parker. Standing start at half-back, goes towards centre wing right, uses the body, can't take the ball though. Addy taps it back intelligently. Urquhart in support, chips the ball. Welv takes it, handballs it further afield. Lentini runs through right half forward, chips the ball back. It's okay to Baseley. Took the mark, handball away to Whitney. Will want to try and get break free and kick it again. 50 out, left foot, goes and kicks
misses it.
2 goals, 1 to Dylan Whitney. And they go to 3-2-20 Bellpost Hill. North Geelong 2-1-13. Buckley's Entertainment Centre first quarter scoreboard, 27.5 minutes played.
What's there? Stephen Pyle was his name?
Jamie
Jamie
Pyle.
Pyle left
Steve,
it.
that's the dad.
Steve is his dad.
Hey,
that's
Smitty.
right. I knew I played against Steve.
Smitty, you saw Fitzsimmons take a strong mark too tall for Thursland.
Yep.
When he's down there, would you get Brigginet to come out for a minute and put a couple up high and see if you can do it up that end?
Well, why not?
Isolate him
Why
a
not?
bit.
Yeah.
So Parker chips the ball back into Key. Takes the mark 35 out from the Bell Post Hill goal. He chips it further towards Miller. Good mark at half back against Lovett. That's a statement.
Yeah, but he made him earn it.
He
gave him
did.
a push and landed on him. That's what you do.
So Miller now chips the ball towards Hardman, who goes up, had a good first term. Held on to. The umpire said he was held on to and will take the free kick.
I tell you
At
what,
half back.
Big Ren Lovett should have ran right through Hardman then. Right through him, fairly.
Chips the ball to Hutchinson. Has to sit and wait.
Too
Got one
high.
high. The umpire will give him the free kick as well against Turner.
Careful.
So he's on centre wing. Handballs it away to Hardman on the wrong side for a left foot. Has to sit and wait. Kicks it just blindly towards Pittman. Needs some support at the front. Jared Bryan it was. Handball back to Miller as the siren sounds for quarter time. And it's Bell Post Hill 3-2-20. They lead North Geelong 2-1-13. At the first change, goal kickers Dale.
Yes, till quarter time for Bell Post Hill. Dylan Whitley with 2. Joel Page has 1. Paul Briggy and Lee Hardman are the goal kickers for North Geelong.
So quarter time, second semi-final this afternoon. Bell Post Hill 3-2-20. Lead North Geelong 2-1-13. We'll take a break. Back with the second quarter action of match day.